Hey everyone, welcome to Day Deal on Display. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Ballistic Lifestyle Smooth Case, also known as the LS case, for the Apple iPhone 5. You're more than welcome to check out the LS at any time over at its official website, and that is going to be located at www.goballisticcase.com. As always, we encourage you to check it out at our own site as well at daydeal.com. So I apologize for the lack of updates in regards to video reviews. This is what happens when coworkers decide to take back-to-back vacations, so I am pretty busy. Also, Guild Wars 2 has been taking up a lot of my life, and I've been lacking a lot of sleep. All that information is unnecessary to you guys. You know what's important? The dimensions. Okay, so let's go and show you them to you right now. Here they are. Here are the dimensions for the Lifestyle Smooth on the Apple iPhone 5. Now, please keep in mind that we would love to give you official dimensions whenever they are available, but since they are not, we have to take matters in our own hands, and this is all the gibberish that we come up with. As a matter of fact, probably half of it's incorrect, but we just want to give you guys a general idea of what to expect when you happen to own this case for your phone. So starting with the weight of the LS, that's going to come in at a very lovely 21.5 grams. It is extremely lightweight. Its length is 129 millimeters. Its width 64.2 millimeters. Its depth is at 13.3. This means, if you do all the math, and we're very poor at it, you are going to be adding 5.2 millimeters to the length of your phone, 5.6 millimeters to the width, and finally 5.7 millimeters to the depth if you decide to use this on your iPhone 5. Now, please keep in mind that these measurements were made at the largest part of the case. That's how we roll, and the corners stick out quite a bit, but the rest of the case is quite slimming on the iPhone 5. So these numbers don't really do it justice. That's what I'm trying to say. It really is a different monster when you actually hold it in your hands, but we have to be technical about things. So let's go and toss that aside and talk about all the different colors that the LS is available in. Now, what makes this case unique is that each individual color comes with its own set of bumpers, and each set of bumpers has its own colors as well, meaning that you're not just getting 4 sets of the same bumper color. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, bumpers are these little things right here. They're interchangeable corners on each individual LS smooth case, or LS case I should say. Now that makes it kind of interesting because if you happen to buy more than one case for whatever reason, maybe there's a sale, maybe there's like a buy one get one free deal, whatever you're buying it from, etc., and all that jazz, you actually will have the opportunity to swap out those bumpers, which is kind of cool. Now, I could sit here and list all those different colors, but I'm not going to. I'm going to give you a cheat sheet. Here it is. This is a classic case of TMI, as you can see right here. Go and soak it all in, folks. These are all of the colors that the LS Smooth is available in: black, purple, charcoal, orange, hot pink, and teal, with their individual listings of their bumpers. Now, you can actually find this information at the official website at goballisticcase.com. I just want to make it convenient for you and list it in front of you right here, so you can go and pause it and check out which one is appealing to you. Are you done yet? Good. So we're going to go and move forward. So I'm going to go and take these retail packages out of the picture for just a moment, and we are going to use the very lovely orange color because Halloween is around the color. Here is the LS Smooth. Now, what makes this particular product unique from the crowd is that it is a thermoplastic polyurethane skin cover. Okay, even though they call it a case, it is really a skin cover for your iPhone 5. And for those of you who are not familiar with thermoplastic polyurethane, aka TPU, it is a very nice material because it has a couple of properties to it that are similar to elastic as well as rubber. On the elastic side, it is very stretchable stuff. You can actually go ahead and crush it and bend it and warp it, to your will. And unlike its silicone skin counterpart, silicone has a nasty habit of stretching, deforming, or has discolorations should you have a pretty nasty crease in it. With thermoplastic polyurethane, guess what? You don't have any of those problems. You just go ahead and leave the case alone for a few minutes. It has a self-healing property. It goes back into its original shape, which is kind of cool. It's no worse for wear. Now, on its rubber-like properties, it gives you the same shock-absorbing protection as a rubber case would, but without all that added density or weight, because rubber is a pretty dense material and also has a very unpleasant smell when it's fresh. So yay for thermoplastic polyurethane. Let's go and talk about these little bumpers. Now, these bumper corners are unique to the LS series of cases because you can actually go ahead and pop them out at will and interchange them whenever you want to. And the way that the smooth case is designed is that the corners stick out. And this is done on purpose, so that way if you drop your case, it should land on the bumper somehow, some way. And that's what Ballistic is banking on, okay? So you notice right here that the corners on the top, see there's kind of a curve in the middle. They stick out quite a bit. Same thing can be said on the sides. See that curved inner angle, if you will, and then the corners stick out. If you kind of do a side shot here, if I can line it up correctly, see those corners, they stick out quite a bit. And that's why those measurements were kind of thrown off at the beginning of the video. You were noticing that they were like 555. In reality, this is actually quite slim on the iPhone 5. It's just the corners that are sticking out, okay? Now, other than that, not really much else to say. Remember that it does come with other sets of bumpers, but it does not come with a screen protector, so it is just a skin cover after all for your iPhone 5. It's really for those folks who like to travel nice and light. Let's go ahead and put it on the phone right now, and I give you a 360 tour. Now, as far as all skin covers go, installation is pretty straightforward and simplistic. Just go and snap it around the corner edges, and now it's on. See, pretty mindless stuff. Removal of the skin cover is also pretty easy as well. Just go ahead and hold your phone anywhere firmly, then just peel back the corners like so, and it comes right off. Okay. Now, continuing on with our 360 tour, let's go ahead and show you the front of the phone with the LS Smooth installed on it. Okay, the edges do not stick out at all, really. It's actually a very thin lip that's created on the phone. What really does stick out are those corners, okay? They actually stick out quite a bit. So if you happen to rest your phone on its face like so for whatever reason, or if you happen to drop your phone, you're landing it on those exaggerated corners, not the lip or the frame, okay? Which is also kind of a cool design if you think about it, because it makes it a little bit more durable, because those are a little bit thick on the edges. Moving on to the top, we have a covering for the power button. No surprises there. Is it easy to press? Surprisingly, not really. You do have to actually have some pressure for the button to register, okay? So it's not the easiest thing to press. If you happen to be one of those people that appreciate the light, gentle love taps, if you will, on the case and the phone will register, this is not one of those products for you, okay? You do actually have to significantly press it down for it to register, and the same thing can be said for the volume up and down buttons as well, okay? They're clicking to the touch, but you do have to add some effort, okay? Now, the opening for the mute switch is very nicely done, very consistent, and very easy to access, so no surprises there. Moving on to the bottom, showing you that one large opening for the audio jack, microphone, speaker, as well as the dock connector, or just the connector, I should say, for your iPhone. Moving on to the back, showing you that beautiful, vibrant finish on the Ballistic LS. These colors really pop out. Even if you happen to buy the black or the charcoal gray, it's a very vibrant, bright color on it. So I can freaking flag down airplanes with this particular case right now on the iPhone 5. It's a really bright orange, that's what I'm trying to get at, and it does look really cool. And the opening for the camera is exaggerated. They do this on purpose because there are some cases out there that interfere with the flash operation on the iPhone 5's rear camera, which creates artifacts when you take pictures. So that's why they decided to open this up a little bit. That's why it looks a little bit odd, but it is a design on purpose, okay? They're not doing that just to make it too big than necessary. So there's the camera lens, there is the LED flash. Is there anything else really to say about this? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and move the retail packages back into view. And this is, guys, the Ballistic LS Smooth on the iPhone 5. Closing thoughts and comments. Now, if you're looking for a sleek accessory for the iPhone 5, you do have a couple of options out there. We would highly recommend the Ballistic LS Smooth as being one of them. If you appreciate the customization of the corners, it is kind of cool that you can go and pop out the little bumpers at will, and it just adds a little bit more life to the case, because these type of cases can become stale over time. They are just skin covers. They don't have any other aesthetics to them. It's also very light, 21.5 grams. You'll hardly notice it on the iPhone 5, and I do have to say that's very form-fitting on the phone. It still feels like I'm using an iPhone 5, which is very important. Some cases out there change the overall profile when you put it on, and then it doesn't feel like you're holding the same phone anymore, and that's not cool. But the LS is not one of those products. That being said, is this the most protective thing out there for the phone? No. It does a really good job with what it has, but it's definitely not a protective case. If you're looking for something to protect your phone, Ballistic has you covered. Okay, they have the SG, they have the SG Max, they have the HC coming out soon. All of that lovely stuff is going to come out for the iPhone 5. You should check those out if you need something more. This is meant for people who just want to have something nice, bright, fun on their iPhone 5. They don't really care too much about the technicalities of it protecting the phone. It really is just something cool and customizable, and that at the end of the day, it's what is important if you're looking at this product. So please check it out over at the official website at goballisticcase.com. Remember, they have all the color options listed there, color combinations, I should say, so you don't have to refer to my list, but you're more than welcome to. And check it out at our own site at daydio.com. I promise I will try to get up more videos in the future when available. Once again, coworkers on vacation, Guild Wars 2, eating my life slowly and surely. Please follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, as well as our Pinterest board. Thanks for watching as always. We will see you guys next video review.